Hello, welcome to Swinging Steve's Bargain Beer Reviews, and we're going to start ploughing his way through the Lidl material. Whether I'm going to go straight run through all the little stuff, or whether I'm going to put other stuff in between that, I don't know. It depends how many reviews I do, it depends how many I get round to. I'm on holiday at the moment, so that's why a few more are coming up. So what have we got today? We have got the Hoppi Polla. Hoppi Polla. Hoppi Polla White IPA. Can't remember the last time I had a white IPA. Usually the white IPAs are infused with other flavourings. Like orange or lemon, and I think this has got coriander in it. I did read the script. I know I don't usually do this as a rule of thumb, but I read out what it said on the back the other day when I did my little sort of video on all the beers that are coming out at Lidl at the moment, just to showcase what's on offer for people to pick up, because that's all. This is what this channel's about, and not just about me reviewing them, but telling you what's out there. So yeah, white IPA, 7.6%. Oh, near, not far 7% that. Drygate Brewing, Drygate Brewing Company. I have yet to have a beer by Drygate, and this is no disrespect to the brewery. I have yet to have a beer that's really blows my socks off. And I go, wow, that's amazing. The one I really liked in the last beer festival at Lidl it was like a tropical one, tropic something. Can't remember what it was called. Quite a strong one as well, I think, if I recall. 330 like this. And that was the nicest one I've had so far by them. Everything else I find very average, especially considering the price bar, where they usually get these in Marks and Spencers, and they're no cheaper than $1.50 a can. This one came in at $1.50 a can as well. So let's see what she's all about. So they have like a little logo, Drygate, and I've also had, if you get any of their bottled beers in Scotland, you get that on top. That's your beer cap. You get like this jagged line, which is quite cool. There's a bubble in it. So yeah, okay, yeah, little bit fruity. So there we go. That in a white IPA to me, that just looks like a pretty standard IPA. So I don't know, maybe I'm not sure what's going off there, but that's not. I wouldn't say that's. It's quite pale, but I won't say it's white. Now I don't think that's filtered. I do, or is it? Ooh. No, I'm wondering whether it's a condensation on my glass. Yeah, I think that might be filtered actually. Might just a little bit easy that. Yeah, a little bit easy. But it comes in at a nice light sort of, almost like just off somewhere between amber and straw. You know, we've got about a finger's worth of head there. Let's give it a little bit of a swish. Getting a little bit of like a bit of a caramelliness, and there's a hint of coriander coming off it, like a lemoniness I'm getting anyway. There's light fruit notes coming from it. It's not punching me in the face, not like this one that I reviewed yesterday. If you want to check that review out, you want to get yourself one of those. You want to get yourself one of those. That was beautiful. Anyway, don't want to spoil that review. It's not particularly off-putting. It smells nice enough. It's pleasant. It looks nice, doesn't it? Don't even get anything else off the aroma. So little oranges I'm getting on it as well. Yeah, so a little bit of caramel, a little bit of orange, a little bit of coriander. That's it. So let's dive in. Now, this is a brewery. I'll put the whole thing in now. This is a brewery that is. I like that. First of all, I do quite like that. The reason I pulled my face like that is because I was getting quite a sharp orange, like a sharp orange juice. Reminds me of like orange juice that we used to have when I was a kid. It used to come in, cheap stuff, couldn't always afford expensive stuff, and it used to be quite sharp. And it was sharp because it didn't have loads of sugar and stuff in it, to be honest with you. So it had less additives in it. It was more pure. It reminds me a little bit of that. It's like no, I'll tell you what it reminds me of. We used to have these orange cartons when I was a kid as well. Same company, I think, and they were like orange and grapefruit. We did have the orange ones as well. I'm going off on a tangent here, but they were quite sharp, quite a sharp flavour, and because of obviously orange mixed in with grapefruit was quite sharp. I always remember drinking them, and I always remember going, I like it, but it's a bit sharp, and you know, so it's almost like daring myself to drink it, almost, you know, because like, I want to drink it because I like it, but it's sharp. It's like spicy food. It's kind of like, you like spicy, it's nice spicy food, but it's like, oh, it's just too hot. I can't carry on eating my dinner, you know, a bit like that. Anyway, so it's got a bit of that sharpness to it. God, I went around houses there, didn't I? It's got that going on. It's actually very pleasant. This, I think there is some additional flavourings in this beer, but the strength works with it. You can taste the strength. It's a little bit, it's quite sweet. It's a little bit sick. I'm going to go in again. It's got a good body to it. It has almost got an element of some sort of concentrate that's in it, but I don't mind. I don't mind the concentrate being in it because it's well balanced with the hops behind it. Aldi are guilty of putting lots of additives, lots of concentrates into their beers, and some of them work really well, some of them don't, and I think sometimes it's a bit of luck. This one, luckily, it works quite nicely, and I actually quite like this. I've definitely picked some more of this up, and because it's quite strong as well, it's a nice one just to sit back and sort of, you know, enjoy. The strength does come through on it. I'm quite thirsty at the moment, which is probably why I've drunk that quite quick, but the strength does come through. It's quite dry. It's got quite a dry finish to it. It's quite dry and bitter. A little bit sharp. I'm definitely getting like some sort of not apricot, sorry, grapefruit coming through. Grapefruit. I do get things mixed up. I've got dyslexia, so I mix things up. I mix words around. I get words backwards, and when I say left, I mean right, and when I say apricot, I mean grapefruit, or you know, sort of stuff. Or when I say Aldi, I mean Lidl. I do stuff like that all the time. So just ignore me if I talk rubbish. In fact, just don't bother watching my channel at all. You know, just talk rubbish. But anyway, we've got a nice, it's a lovely colour. It's a nice beer. It's got some lovely laces. You see the lacing's maintained itself. So the lacing's really good on this, actually. But again, that could be down to some of the additional flavourings and concentrates they put into this beer. Might be sustaining the head a bit more. I like it. It's juicy. It's very juicy. It's not really a white IPA though, that is it? But I don't care. I like this beer. It's not the first time I don't think they've released done a beer that's not really what it says it is. You know. So the oranges, you are it's very fruity actually. The more I'm drinking this, the more fruits I'm getting out. I'm getting like a bit like we're talking about some of the other beers, but it's these very rich beers. It's almost like the fruits being caramelised. So it's almost like getting caramelised peaches or apricots or even mangoes in this, which is really, really nice. It is nice. This might be the first beer by Drygate that I've really enjoyed, and I have really enjoyed this. Yeah, I quite like the artwork as well. You know, let's see what it says. Get ready. There's loads here. Oh, actually, no. There's only a little bit about the beer. I'll just read a bit about the beer. The rest about the brewery. Get comfortable. A smooth, spicy, refreshing white IPA. Yeah, spicy, definitely. Hopped with Galaxy. For juicy fruit aromas, infused with orange peel, yeah, I'm getting that, and coriander. The coriander's nice. I thought when I first read this about the coriander and everything, I thought, oh, coriander, it's very well balanced. It's quite subtle. It's quite subtle. It's almost not there, but it is. If you look for it, it does balance out the flavour quite nicely. I like it. Coriander for a zesty edge, and packed with oats and wheat. Definitely, I can taste the oats in it. I can't taste the oats. You can't taste oats in it. I can feel the oats in it because of the smoothness and the richness and the body of the beer. The body of this beer is really nice. That's something I do like about this beer. Oats and wheats for a soft and fluffy body. Definitely. I like that. Well done, Drygate. Really, really like this beer. Paid $1.50 for it. I'm going to give this. Whoa. I don't know what to give it. I'm going to give it one more go. I'm going to finish it off. Perhaps the orange peel's a little bit too much, and that's what stops it from being outstanding. I'm going to give this a 9 point something, but just having that last gulp then, I think there's a little tad too much orange in there. I'm going to give it an 8.8 out of 10. It's a very outstanding beer. Sorry, a very excellent beer. It's a very excellent beer. It's not quite outstanding, and I think the additional flavours. £1.50. Go and get some of these. Go and fill your pockets for this. Really, really nice beer. You'll not be disappointed with that at all. I think that's nice. I think that's really good. I think there's not much better beer for £1.50 that you get. I'm trying to find another beer then that's for £1.50 on my shelf, but I couldn't see one. There's not another beer I don't think on the shelf for £1.50 that's much better than that. So yeah, Drygate. I've just been saying how I've been relatively disappointed it passed, but that one is really nice. Go out and buy that. Thanks for watching, guys. I've been Swinging Steve. See you on the next review. Bye.